For the Hoosiers here in the second, they trail by 1. It'll be Parker, Copeland, and Andrews set to bat against Durkowski, who delivers a called strike to Parker, the catcher. Durkowski winds and delivers a swing and a miss by Parker, I should say. No balls, 2 strikes to the Hoosier catcher. That one's roped down the line, but foul. I mentioned Durkowski had a phenomenal season last year, second team All Big Ten, and has almost one-upped herself so far this season in about half the innings. Chopped over towards third, fielded by Erickson. The throw to first in time by half a step.
Yeah, Parker hustling down the line. I thought maybe she beat it. It was a bang-bang play over there, but a good throw by Erickson, and knowing exactly how much time she had. You know, infielders, you talk about that internal clock. You kind of have a feel for how long you have to gather and make a throw. It was a good throw across the diamond, and it got Parker just by about half a step, if that.
That'll bring in Bree Copeland. She hits that one hard to left field over the leaping sealer in left field. It bounces off the wall, and Copeland into second standing. A 1-out double for the Hoosiers, and they've got a runner in scoring position. And, man, you talk about quick hands. That ball was way inside on her, and she just roped it.
Yeah, you could see it. I mean, she pulled her hands in, got around, opened up, and got the sweet spot to the ball. That thing one-hopped off the wall. It got out there in a hurry. And that's what you want from Copeland. You know, she'd been slumping this weekend. Got moved down in the lineup a little bit and sets the tone with a 1-out double.
That'll bring up senior Aaliyah Andrews, who takes inside ball 1. Just the second start of the season for Andrews in a lineup that features players that have started almost every single game with the exception of Van Brandt. Primarily a runner and a defensive replacement, but she hits one up the middle for a base hit. Copeland around third. She's coming home, standing. Andrews trying for second, and she's in there safely. Andrews, who had just 1 hit coming into today, gets a second and an RBI.
Great job by Andrews going right back through the box, and then with Copeland rounding third, the throw comes in from Conway in center. Andrews, very wise to it, just took off from first. As soon as the throw was not cut off, it got all the way to the catcher, Valamont, and she dives in safely at second. She swaps places with Copeland and picks up an RBI.
Now the pitcher, Cooper. Freshman has started her career well as that delivery high. Andrews, real good speed on second, showed it to get there. Delivery to Cooper, skied foul. Cooper started off with a few home runs in those early season invitationals, but since then has cooled off a bit. Now batting towards the bottom of this order. In a 1-1 count with a runner on second. Takes it outside, 2-1. 1 run home in the inning. A tie ball game at 1 apiece. Both teams have scored 1 here in the second. Durkowski winds, fires in the dirt. It goes under the catcher, and into third is Andrews.
Great heads-up base running there by Andrews. At second base, you have a perfect view of the catcher, and it was clear Valamont lost that ball behind her. So Andrews gets her way into third base, now just 60 feet away from scoring with one out.
3-1 to the freshman Cooper. She fouls that one off the screen. Count goes full. Cooper hitting .294 this season with runners in scoring position. 15 runs batted in her first campaign. The 3-2 misses outside, ball 4. Helping her own cause. There'll be a meeting in the circle. Indiana got to Durkowski in game 1. At that point, it was already going to be a little too, not enough for sure, but they came out to an early 3-1 lead and then got 2 more to make it a 5-4 game, but that was when the wheels fell off. But this offense has shown glimpses against one of the best pitchers in the conference.
Yeah, in Indiana, if you're flipping the lineup card over here after Benson. You've got Bassett and Van Brandt on deck and in the hole, and it's early trouble for Durkowski, a pitcher who is not really used to this sort of thing. I mean, she's given up just 19 earned runs in almost 100 innings pitched. Runners on the corners, so a double play gets you out of the inning, and with Benson at the bottom of the lineup, I'm sure that's part of what that mound meeting was about, saying, hey, okay, we're here at the bottom of the order. Let's keep the ball down in the zone, see if we can't end this inning with a double play and strain a couple.
Benson will face Durkowski. Corners pinched for the Wolverines. She squares the bump, pulls back, runner down to second, cut off. They were anticipating the old trick play double steal. Indiana don't go for it, but it is still a stolen base for Cooper. And there goes that double play.
The second baseman, Langford, cut off the throw. Very smart. If that gets to second, there's a chance Andrews can take off and try to score.
Bunt dropped down by Benson. Picked up. And no play. Runners held for the Hoosiers with that ball being deadened right in front of the plate, but Benson able to reach on a bunt single, and that loads the sacks for the top of the order with Bassett.
You know, bunting is a lost art, and that was a clinical bunt. Benson killed the ball with the bat. It died right in front of home plate. With the first baseman Thole crashing, there was no one there to cover the bag. And now Indiana has the bases loaded for the top of the lineup. This is a chance to take the lead here.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Bassett, who takes a called strike in at the knees. If there's anybody you want, Bassett is certainly one of them. Second on the team in slugging, and has socked 8 long balls. The 0-1 delivery took something off and misses low. 1 run's already scored for the Hoosiers. They've got bases loaded. Andrews on third, Cooper on second, Benson on first, all with good speed. And Bassett at the dish. She takes called strike at the knees, 1 and 2.
2 well-located pitches there to get ahead for Durkowski. Almost carbon copies of each other. At the knees on the inside black. Very tough to do anything with unless you're anticipating it.
Durkowski has the pitch. Looks in. Wines delivers. Chopped foul by Bassett. Coach Shonda Stanton down that third base line, encouraging her leadoff hitter. They'll do it again here at 1 and 2. Durkowski set, glove at the belt, and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bassett reaches outside, and she's down on strikes for the second out.
Good job there by Durkowski in the circle of mixing east and west. She got ahead with a couple fastballs on the inside black, and then she goes outside, really makes Bassett expand the zone with 2 strikes, and he puts it all on the shoulders of the freshman Van Brandt.
Slap-hitting Van Brandt has the corners pinched for her as that's inside. Ball number 1. Does not come up in these situations often, just 6 runs batted in. And the strikeout was Drukowski's first of the day. She fires. That one's slapped foul off the netting. Drukowski averages over a strikeout an inning, and Indiana have put some good contact on so far. A double and a pair of singles in the inning to get one run home. Van Brandt over to short. The flip to second from McVeigh, and they get the force to end the threat. The Hoosiers get one across, but they can't capitalize with the bases loaded. We're through two here at Andy Moore Field, one apiece between Indiana and Michigan. You're listening to WIUX, your home for Hoosier Sports.